My beloved child, you're here, and you may not even know why you clicked this, or why you stayed, but I know. I know the exact reason your heart paused. I know what you've been carrying. I know what you've been trying to survive. And I know how long you've been pretending you're okay. Listen closely, my child, because this is not random. This is not coincidence. This is not an accident. This is me, and I am speaking to you. I'm with you. I am your guide. I am the one who formed you before anybody knew your name. I am the one who counted your days before you took your first breath. I am the one who saw every wound before it happened. And I am the one who has been walking beside you, even when you couldn't feel me, even when you doubted, even when you were angry, even when you ran, even when you sat in silence and wondered if I had forgotten you. I have not forgotten you. I have not turned away. I have not walked out. I am with you. And I'm not merely watching. I'm leading. I'm shaping. I'm pulling you through the storm. Yes, the storm. That storm you didn't ask for. That storm that changed your life. That storm that took your sleep. That storm that made you question everything. That storm that made you look in the mirror and wonder where the person you used to be went. I know. I know it hurts. I know you've tried to be strong. I know you've smiled around people but cried when the room went quiet. I know you've said, "It's fine," when you felt like you were falling apart inside. I know you've been tired. Not the kind of tired that sleep fixes, but the kind of tired that comes from fighting battles nobody sees. I know the heaviness you carry. I know the way your thoughts get loud late at night. I know the way you replay the past. I know the way you fear the future. I know the way you keep asking yourself, what if I never get out of this? And now listen to me, because I want you to hear this clearly. You will not be stuck here forever. You will not be defeated. You will not be abandoned. You will not be destroyed. Not while I am with you. Not while my hand is on your life. Not while my spirit is still breathing hope into your heart. You are still here because I have not finished. I have not finished writing your story. I have not finished healing you. I have not finished teaching you. I have not finished strengthening you. You are not an accident in the middle of a mess. You are a promise. You are a purpose. You are mine, and I am your guide. Now breathe. Breathe slowly, because you've been holding your breath. You've been bracing for impact. You've been anticipating the next bad moment. You've been living like your life is a storm you have to outrun. But I'm telling you now, stop running. Come closer. Come to me. I am not asking you to have everything together. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am not asking you to hide your wounds. I am not asking you to act holy to earn my love. I am asking you to come as you are, with the tears, with the questions, with the fears, with the exhaustion, with the regret, with the guilt, with the pain you don't even have words for. Bring it to me. Let me carry what you were never meant to carry alone. Because I did not design you to walk this life without me. I did not build your soul to survive on your own strength. I did not create you for a life of constant pressure and hidden suffering. I created you for communion. I created you for peace. I created you for my presence. And yes, I created you to be guided. You don't need to know the whole map. You just need to know the one holding your hand. You don't need to see every answer. You just need to trust the one who already sees. You don't need to control tomorrow. You just need to walk with me today. With self, because I am with you. I am your guide, and I will not lead you into destruction. I will lead you into life. But first, there's something you must understand. The reason it feels so heavy, the reason it feels so confusing, the reason you feel stuck, is because you've been trying to navigate with a wounded heart and a tired mind. You've been listening to voices that are not mine. You've been letting fear preach louder than faith. You've been letting trauma talk louder than truth. You've been letting regret define you more than redemption. And you've been trying to build your future while your past keeps pulling you backward. But I am here now, and I am telling you, you are not your past. You are not your failure. You are not your worst day. You are not what they did to you. You are not what you did when you were desperate. You are not what you became when you were wounded. You are not the names they called you. You are not the shame you carry. You are not the mistake you keep replaying. You are mine. And when I call you mine, I don't mean mine when you behave. I don't mean mine when you don't struggle. I don't mean mine when you finally get it right. I mean mine right now, with the trembling faith, with the unanswered prayers, with the messy emotions, with the doubts that scare you, with the anger that confuses you, with the grief that won't let go. I am not afraid of your honesty. I am not threatened by your questions. I am not disappointed by your pain. I am near to the brokenhearted, and I have never been closer to you than I am in this moment, because I am with you. I am your guide. Now listen, there are two roads in front of you. One road is fear. Fear will tell you to isolate. Fear will tell you to assume the worst. Fear will tell you that you are too far gone. Fear will tell you nothing will change. Fear will tell you to numb yourself with anything you can find. Distractions, addictions, unhealthy relationships, constant noise, anything to avoid the ache in your soul. Fear will tell you to hold on to control, because you don't trust anyone, not even me, to lead you. Fear will tell you to build walls so you don't get hurt again. But that road ends in exhaustion. That road ends in emptiness. That road ends in a life where you survive but never truly live. The other road is trust. Trust does not mean you have no pain. Trust does not mean you have all the answers. Trust means you take my hand anyway. Trust means you let me lead you step by step. Trust means you obey even when it's hard. Trust means you forgive even when it feels impossible. Trust means you surrender what you cannot carry. Trust means you choose faith when fear is screaming. And that road leads to freedom. That road leads to healing. That road leads to peace that doesn't make sense. That road leads to a life that is anchored in me. You don't have to be strong enough for the journey. You just have to be willing to walk, because I will strengthen you. I will sustain you. I will guide you. I will correct you gently. I will protect you fiercely. I will provide for you faithfully. Waldates, I will restore you completely. Delitu, I am not a distant God. I am not an absent Father. I am not a silent Creator. I am Emmanuel, God with you, and I am your guide. Yes, I know the path is unfamiliar. I know you don't know what's next. I know you feel like you're standing in the middle of a fog, trying to see the next step. But listen to me. Fog does not mean I'm not there. Darkness does not mean you've been abandoned. Silence does not mean I'm not working. Sometimes I guide you not by showing you the entire road, but by teaching you to trust my presence in the unknown. Sometimes I hide the details to heal your obsession with control. Sometimes I delay the answers to develop your character. Sometimes I close doors to protect you. Sometimes I remove people to free you. Sometimes I break what you depended on to reveal what you truly need. And what you truly need is me, not just my blessings, not just my miracles, not just my provision. Me, because I am not a tool. I am not a vending machine. I am not a distant solution. I am your Father. I am your shepherd. I am your defender. I am your redeemer. I am your guide. Now, my child, I want you to remember something you may have forgotten. I have guided you before. There were moments you should have been destroyed, but you weren't. There were moments you should have quit, but you didn't. There were moments the enemy thought he had you, but I rescued you. There were moments you felt so alone, but something kept you going. That something was not luck. That something was not random. That something was me. I was guiding you even when you didn't recognize my hand. I was guarding you even when you didn't feel protected. I was preparing you even when you thought you were being punished. I was sustaining you even when you thought you were collapsing. I was with you, and I am still with you. Now I want to speak into the place you don't talk about. The private place. The hidden place. The place where you feel the ache. The place where you feel the shame. The place where you feel the regret. You've been blaming yourself. You've been replaying the same memory. You've been thinking, if only I had, if only I didn't, if only I knew. and that loop has become a prison. But I am your deliverer, and I'm telling you, the past cannot hold you when my grace has already set you free. You may remember it, but you don't have to live in it. You may feel it, but it cannot define you. You may carry scars, but scars are not the same as chains. Scars mean you survived. Scars mean you healed. Scars mean something tried to destroy you and failed. And I can use scars. I can use what hurt you. I can use what broke you. I can use what you thought disqualified you, because I specialize in redemption. I take what the enemy meant for evil, and I turn it for good. I rebuild what was shattered. I restore what was stolen. I breathe life into dead places. I bring beauty out of ashes, and I will do it in you. But you have to let me guide you. Let me guide your thoughts. Let me guide your decisions. Let me guide your relationships. Let me guide your emotions. Let me guide your dreams. Let me guide your steps. Because you were not created to drift. You were created to walk with me. Now hear me. Some of you are tired because you've been trying to be your own savior. You've been trying to fix everything. You've been trying to hold everyone together. You've been trying to heal yourself with your own strength. But you're not me. And you were never meant to be me. You were meant to be held. You were meant to be helped. You were meant to be led. So stop punishing yourself. Stop carrying guilt that I already forgave. Stop holding shame that I already removed. Stop living like you're not loved. Stop believing lies that keep you small. The enemy has been whispering, "You're not enough." But I say, "My grace is sufficient." The enemy has been whispering, "You're too broken." But I say, "I heal the brokenhearted." The enemy has been whispering, "You're alone." But I say, "I will never leave you, nor forsake you." The enemy has been whispering, "It's over." But I say, "I am the resurrection and the life." The enemy has been whispering, "You missed your chance." But I say, "I make all things new. I am with you. I am your guide, and I am not finished." Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine walking through a wilderness. The ground is rough. The air is dry. The path is unclear, and your legs are tired. So, you don't know where to step. You don't know what's ahead, but you feel a hand in yours. A steady hand, a strong hand, a warm hand, and even when you stumble, that hand holds you tighter. That is me. I am not guiding you from a distance. I am not shouting directions from far away. I am beside you. I am with you. And I guide my children not with fear, but with love. So when you feel that nudge in your heart, when you feel that quiet conviction, when you feel that gentle correction, when you sense that you should not go there, when you sense that you should forgive, when you sense that you should pray, when you sense that you should wait, that is my guidance. Don't ignore it. Don't silence it. Don't drown it out. Because my voice will lead you to life. My voice will lead you away from traps. My voice will protect you from what you cannot see. My voice will guide you to the right people and away from the wrong ones. My voice will lead you into peace. But you must learn to recognize it. Because the world is loud. People are loud. Your emotions are loud. Your fear is loud. But my voice is steady. My voice is gentle. My voice is firm. My voice is full of truth. And you will recognize my voice when you spend time with me. That is why you felt dry. That is why you felt weak. That is why you felt confused. Because you've been trying to walk without staying close. But I am calling you back. Not to religion, not to performance, not to empty words. I'm calling you back to relationship, to intimacy, to prayer that is real, to worship that is honest, to trust that is deep, to surrender that is full. Because when you walk with me, you will not be consumed. Now listen to me, my child. There are some things you've been praying about, and you think I haven't heard you, but I have heard every word. I have collected every tear. I have been working in ways you cannot see, and sometimes the delay is not denial, it's preparation. Because what you ask for requires growth. It requires maturity. It requires wisdom. It requires endurance. and I love you too much to give you something that would destroy you. So I train you, I refine you, I shape you, I strengthen you, and in the process, I teach you to trust me as your guide. Some of you are angry because things didn't go the way you planned, but you don't see what I saved you from. You don't see what I blocked. You don't see the doors I closed because behind them was pain you didn't need. You don't see the relationship I removed because it was poisoning your soul. You don't see the job you lost because it was limiting your destiny. You don't see the disappointment that redirected you. But one day you will look back and you will say, God, you were guiding me the whole time. Yes, yes, I was. I am with you. I am your guide. And now I want to speak to the part of you that feels weak. You've been ashamed of your weakness. You've been thinking weakness is failure. But in my kingdom, weakness becomes a doorway. Because when you are weak, you stop relying on yourself. And when you stop relying on yourself, you finally lean on me. And when you lean on me, you discover strength that is not human. You discover power that is not natural. You discover peace that cannot be explained. You discover joy that does not depend on circumstances. That is what happens when I guide you. So don't despise your weakness. Bring it to me. Let your weakness become worship. Let your weakness become surrender. Let your weakness become a prayer, and watch what I do. Now there's something else. Some of you are stuck because you're afraid to take the next step. You're afraid of failing again. You're afraid of being disappointed again. You're afraid of trusting again. You're afraid of loving again. You're afraid of hoping again. But I did not give you a spirit of fear. Fear is not your inheritance. Fear is not your identity. Fear is not your portion. I gave you power, love, and a sound mind. And I am your guide, so I will not guide you into fear. I will guide you into courage. Not because you feel brave, but because you trust me. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is obedience in the presence of fear. So take the step. Write the message. Make the call. Apply again. Try again. Pray again. Forgive again. Hope again. Get up again. Because I am with you. And if I am with you, you cannot lose what I have ordained. You may stumble. You may fall. But you will rise. Because I will lift you. I guide the humble. I guide the surrendered. I guide the ones who say, Lord, I can't do this without you, and you can't, and you don't have to. Now I want to speak to your heart about the pain you've been carrying towards someone else. Yes, that bitterness, that anger, that resentment, the injustice, the betrayal, the wound. You've been holding it because you think it protects you. But it's poisoning you. It's keeping you tied to what hurt you. It's keeping you connected to the past. Ola, and I want to free you. Forgiveness does not mean what they did was okay. Forgiveness does not mean you pretend. Forgiveness means you hand me the right to judge. Forgiveness means you release the debt into my hands. Forgiveness means you choose freedom, and I know it's hard, but I will guide you through it. I will heal what you thought would never heal. I will restore what you thought would never be whole. I will comfort you where no human can. I am near. I am with you. I am your guide, and I will not waste your pain. Some of you think your story is ruined. You think because you've been through so much, you can't be used. But listen, I don't call the perfect. I call the willing. I don't choose the flawless. I choose the surrendered. I don't anoint the proud. I anoint the humble. Your pain did not cancel your purpose. Your failure did not erase your calling. Your struggle did not disqualify your destiny. If anything, what you've survived has prepared you to carry compassion. It has prepared you to carry wisdom. It has prepared you to carry testimony. It has prepared you to help people who feel hopeless. It has prepared you to speak life into someone else's darkness. And I will guide you into that. Because when I restore you, it will not only be for you, it will be for others. Your healing will be a lighthouse. Your freedom will be a message. Your peace will be proof. All that in your life will point people back to me. Now, my child, I want you to remember this. I do not guide you to impress people. I guide you to become who you were created to be. People may misunderstand you. People may leave, people may criticize, but I never asked you to live for applause. I asked you to live for truth. So stop shrinking, stop hiding, stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. Stop settling for less, because you're afraid of standing out. I placed my spirit in you, and that spirit is not timid. That spirit is not weak. That spirit is power. You are not ordinary. You are a child of the living God, and I am your guide. Now I want to speak peace over your mind. Because your mind has been a battlefield, thoughts have been attacking you. What if? What if? What if? And you've been trying to fight thoughts with thoughts. But I want you to fight lies with truth. So here is truth. You are loved. You are not forgotten. You are not alone. You are not rejected. You are not stuck. You are not too late. You are not too far. You are not beyond grace. You are not disqualified. You are not abandoned. I am with you. I am your guide, and I will lead you into victory. Now listen to me carefully. I will not always remove the storm, but I will always be your anchor. I will not always stop the battle, but I will always be your strength. I will not always change the circumstance instantly. Wolf, but I will always change you. And when I change you, everything changes. Because peace is not the absence of trouble. Peace is the presence of me. So I'm giving you peace right now. Not because everything is fixed, but because I am here. Now some of you need to hear this. You've been waiting for permission. Permission to start. Permission to heal. Permission to move on. Permission to dream again. Permission to be happy again. Permission to let go. I am giving you that permission. Release what you cannot carry. Release the old season. Release the dead weight. Release the guilt. Release the shame. Release the fear. Release the need to control, and take my hand. Let me guide you into the new. Because there is a new chapter. There is a new strength. There is a new joy. There is a new peace. There is a new you. Not a you who pretends. A you who is healed. A you who is anchored. A you who is free. A you who knows me. A you who walks with me. A you who trusts me. I am with you. I am your guide, and I am leading you, right now, into the next step. Not next year. Not someday. Now, so stand up inside your spirit. Lift your head. Open your hands. Open your hands, and say, Lord, I'm ready. Even if you're scared. Even if you're unsure. Even if you're trembling. Say, Lord, I'm ready. Because when you say yes, heaven moves. When you surrender, chains break. When you trust, doors open. When you obey, life changes. Now, my child, I want to speak a blessing over you. I bless your mind with clarity. I bless your heart with peace. I bless your spirit with strength. I bless your body with rest. I bless your home with protection. I bless your future with hope. I bless your steps with wisdom, and I bless your life with my presence. Because you are not walking alone. I am with you. I am your guide, and I will lead you all the way, even when you can't see the path, even when you don't understand, even when you feel weak, even when you feel like quitting. Hold on, take my hand, and keep walking, because the valley is not your destination. The wilderness is not your home. The storm is not your ending. Your ending is victory. Your ending is peace. Your ending is restoration. Your ending is joy. Your ending is life, and your story will testify, God was with me, God guided me, God carried me, and God brought me through. Now come closer. Let me hold you. Let me heal you. Let me guide you. Let me lead you into the place you've been praying for, because I am with you. I am your guide, and I love you.